Nick. I'm doing a chair. Well, there'll be a few chair poses, not the chair pose. You need a chair. Hi Jill. If you haven't seen my message, get yourself a chair of some kind. Hi Sally. And we're going to do a few poses using a chair to just help stretch out. Thanks Jill. It's like Barbados, isn't it? It's beautiful. Yeah, so we're going to use a chair to stretch out some shoulders and upper back. So go and grab one, like a dining chair, or a stool. No, a stool won't do, you need a back on it. So I've got a few, it's hatha yoga, so we're going to do a nice hatha yoga, and then included in that is going to be these chair poses so that you can stretch out your shoulders and upper back. So I hope everyone's well. Lauren's here, Sarah's here. Wonderful, great start. I'm sorry I was a little bit late, I was just grabbing my watch. We'll give everyone a couple more minutes to get on. No doggies, no. Go on, out. Go on, play outside. Go on, out. Go. We don't need fighting dogs. If anyone saw my Instagram yesterday, Matty was doing yoga in the garden and Spencer and Pippin were just fighting each other the whole time, which wasn't very helpful, but I found it quite funny. So no, we don't need any of that tonight. Okay, so we've got 7 on, that's wonderful. Sarah's just saying that she can't find us. Okay, so we're going to get started. So bring yourself to your mat. Okay, so come down onto the mat. We're going to lay down, we're going to start in corpse pose. So lay yourself back, feet hip distance apart, lengthen through your spine, shoulder blades back on flat on the mat, palms facing upwards, lengthen through the back of your neck, tucking your chin under slightly. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And we're going to just breathe. So take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let your muscles relax. Let the body sink towards the mat. I'm just going to take a few nice deep breaths. Just allowing each of the muscles to just try and unclench. Just try and switch off your brain. Try and disconnect your mind from what's going on around you. And just take the next few minutes to just connect with your body. Notice your muscles, notice your body. As you breathe in, you really want to spread the lungs and expand the ribs. And as you exhale, pull the belly button in, really emptying that body of air. On your next inhale, you're going to reach up overhead, lengthening all the way through from fingertips through to toes. And then as you exhale, bring your arms around to the sides. This time inhale. Stretch nice and long from fingertips through to toes, holding it there, breathing deeply in that position. Stretching as though you're just waking up, flexing the muscles from your feet all the way up your legs, through your belly button, up into your shoulders, spreading out your fingers, reaching high. As you exhale, bring your arms round to the sides. And then keep that going. So if you want to hold it a little bit longer in that stretch, then you're welcome to. And as you exhale, bringing your arms around to the sides. going to do one more. And then once you get back to corpse pose, you're going to bring the knees up to the chest, taking hold of the knees or taking hold of the shins or the backs of the thighs. Just going to rock gently from side to side. So as you just breathe, you're going to pull the knees in. So if you've got tight hips, you might start here. And as you let those muscles relax, as you breathe into it, you just bring in those knees closer. Okay, from there, inhale. As you exhale, release one leg down. So pulling the knee into your chest as tight as you can, flexing the foot of the bent leg, pointing the toe of the straight leg. Really stretching out through that long leg. Inhale together and exhale, release the other leg. So just stretching out through the hip flexors. Inhale together, exhale. And then keep that going at your pace. Bring the knees in together and bring the knees wide and take hold of the backs of the knees and just rock gently from side to side. So that's just giving you a little bit of a deeper stretch. We're widening the hips, massaging out through the lower back, flexing your feet up just as you're rocking gently from side to side. If you want to, you can take hold of the outsides of your feet and just roll around in Happy Baby. So we're just massaging out the lower back, stretching through the hips, bringing the feet together so that they're touching, and again just rocking, knees wide. And then from there we're going to roll up. We're going to come up onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, press the mat away. Take the left foot back, coming onto the toe, and you're going to rock forwards and backwards. We're going to take that foot to the side, plant the sole of the foot down, and again rock forwards and backwards. And then bring that foot to the front and rock forwards and stretch back. So once we come into that half split, you might have a bent knee. Try and lift the toe. You might not be able to sit back on the heel. So we're just trying to get a little bit of movement through the back of the leg, through the hip flexors. And then come back to all fours. We're going to walk the fingers out in front and then sit back into melting heart. So hips stay high. Really trying to stretch through that spine. And then plant the hands down, coming back up to all fours. We're going to take the other leg back, so I'm on the right leg now. We're rocking forwards and backwards. And then bringing that foot to the side, rocking forwards and backwards. Feeling that inner thigh stretch, and then bringing the foot to the front, sinking forward and stretching back into your half split. And then we're going to come back onto all fours. We're going to come to a side stretch, so you want to be seated. So sit cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If it's not, just sit with your knees bent. We want to be sat up nice and tall, so we're trying to lift up through the torso. So if you sat cross-legged, you want both bum bones on the mat. We're going to bring the hands to the knees and we're going to lift through. So we're lifting the ribs away from the waist, lengthening through, shoulders back and down, lengthen through your neck, tucking your chin under. Just breathe nice and deeply there, sitting up nice and straight. You can take a deep breath in, reach high. And as we exhale, we're going to come over into a side bend. So bringing the left hand down, planting it down, and then keeping both the sit bones evenly distributed on the mat. We're going to lean over to the left, keeping that chest up so we're not sinking forward. Looking down to the left hand, keeping that arm up and over. So we're really stretching down the right side, keeping that tummy pulled in, keeping the shoulder blades back and down behind you. So we're really working on stretching out those shoulder muscles. Inhale, reach high, both hands up. Exhale, bring the right hand down and the left arm over. Stretching out the left side again, keeping the bum bones even on the mat. Pressing the right hand into the floor. Keeping the chest up, feeling that stretch. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, just folding over, letting the spine curve. Letting the head come forward. Just folding over. And then inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, we're going to take the hands behind. Fingers pointing away from you. Lifting the chest. You can look up if it's comfortable for you, or tuck your chin under. And we're just working on bringing those shoulders together behind you, opening up the chest. So as we're doing back and shoulders, there'll be a bit of posture work, so you need to be making sure that you're pulling those shoulders back. Inhale, reach up, and exhale again, you're going to fold forward. And then sit yourself up, coming back to all fours. Okay, so we're going to come through to all fours, plant the hands down, tuck your toes under. We're going to cat-cow from here. So inhale, drop the belly to come into cow. As you do, you're bringing your shoulder blades back, so bring the shoulders back away from your ears, lengthening through your neck, letting the belly drop, and as you exhale, we're arching up. Dropping the nose under, pressing the mat away, really opening up the shoulders. Inhale, drop the belly, and exhale, arch up. Keep that going at your pace. So really stretching out each way, pulling the belly button in as you come into cat, bringing those shoulders back in your cow pose. You're going to do one more, and as you come into cow, you're going to sit yourself back into child's pose. Walk the fingertips out in front of you, lengthening that torso. Stretching through. Good, we're going to plant the hands, we're going to come up to all fours, we're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to come up into a puppy dog. So press the mat away. Inhale, as you exhale, lifting the hips, keeping the knees bent and pressing the chest through towards your thighs. So really press down on those hands. You can pedal through the feet.
But the more you bend your knees, the straighter and flatter that back will be. Really opening up the chest as you stretch through and working on that shoulder flexibility. Inhale, look forwards, walk your feet to your hands. Plant the feet down, exhale, soften the knees, allow your body to sink. And then slowly roll up, taking the head up last, taking the arms overhead, and then exhale down. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to do a little sun salutation, nice and steady, not going to do anything too taxing. So come to mountain pose, ground through your feet, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum, pull your belly button in. Lengthen, lifting the ribs away from your waist, shoulder blades back, activate the hands. Press the feet into the floor, breathe deeply. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into a high plank. Pressing the mat away, separating the shoulder blades. Inhale as you squeeze. Exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down, coming up into upward facing dog. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Pedal through the knees. So just getting some movement through those hamstrings. Inhale, come onto your toes. Bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands. And exhale, fold. Hi, Spencer. Inhale, roll yourself up, taking your arms overhead into a back bend. Exhale down. Good, reset. Ground through the feet. Shoulder blades back, activate the hands. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into high plank. Inhale, squeeze everything tight. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down, coming up into upward facing dog. Bring those shoulder blades back, squeezing the bum. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Working the heels down. Stretching through that upper back. Let the head hang. Pressing through. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, lower down. Sit back into child's pose. Let the forehead come down, rest in there. We're going to come up onto all fours. We're going to do a thread the needle. So really nice shoulder separator. And we're going to take that into a bit of a thoracic stretch through the upper back. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to take the right hand out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to thread it through, bringing the right shoulder down, the right temple down. And then we're going to walk the left hand out in front. So the hips are staying high. Imagine that someone's pulling this right hand under you. And we're pressing the left hand down, so you'll feel a stretch through here under the armpit. Opens up those shoulders. Pressing, the more you press the hand down, press the back of the right hand into the floor. So we're really working on that strength across the upper back. Breathing deeply. Try and keep your hips level, so try not to let everything twist. So we're getting a nice spinal stretch. I've got a little shake going on. Breathing deeply. Inhale, bring the hand in, just resting there with that left hand in. Relax the belly. Relax the right hand so you're not pressing it anymore. And then inhale, coming up, bringing the hands back, coming back to all fours, lowering the head down. Just resting there with the forehead down, the hands by the side of your head. We're going to bring the left hand to the back of the head behind the ear and bring the right hand underneath. So we're going to come to all fours. We're going to lift up, coming onto the elbow, and then lift the left elbow up. So you're really working on opening that chest, feeling that stretch through your back. Press the hand of the right hand and the elbow into the floor. So we're twisting through. You can take the arm up if you want, opening out the chest. You could take the hand behind you and link around the right thigh. All the while trying to push this shoulder back. Looking up if it's comfortable, if not, look to the floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. You can take the hands behind you. Just let those shoulders rest. Breathe nice and deeply. Let the body relax. Let your lower back relax. And then slowly sit yourself up. I'm going to come and do the other side. I'm going to turn around so that I don't look away from you. So we're tucking the toes under, hands under shoulders. This time we lift the left arm out to the side. Inhale. And as you exhale, thread that arm underneath you as though someone's pulling it. Really separate those shoulder blades. Bringing the forehead, the temple and the shoulder down to the mat. Walk the right hand out in front of you and press down. So you're pressing under, feeling the stretch through your armpit. Press the left hand into the floor. Really active stretch here. Breathing deeply. The hips stay high, but we're active through the back of the left hand, through the palm of the right hand. Nice deep breaths. We're going to inhale, we're going to walk the right hand in, relaxing the left hand so we're not pressing through the floor anymore. Breathing deeply, just resting there. And then inhale, coming up, bringing hands to either side of you. Lower your forehead down. Just resting there. Inhale, bring the elbow to the floor, taking the right hand behind your head. Inhale, lifting up. And exhaling, twisting through. You can open the arm, you can look down to the floor, you can take the hand behind you, holding onto the thigh, lifting that shoulder up. So we're really twisting through the upper back, pressing the elbow and the hand of the left hand into the floor. Breathing deeply. Inhale, release. Exhale, sit back into child's pose. And then just slowly sit yourself up. We're going to come Sit on your heels if that's comfortable for you. If it's not, sit on your bum. We're just going to do a hug, so we're not going to go into full eagle pose. We're just going to do a hug. So we're going to take the arms out to the sides, spread the fingers, thumbs pointing upwards, looking up as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale. As you exhale, take the right arm over the left arm and then take hold of your shoulder blades behind you. So we're just hugging. If you can tuck your fingers around the shoulder blades, fantastic. If you can't, not a problem. You might, if you do this in future, you might want to take hold of a belt. Lift the elbows. Really opening up the shoulders the other way. Inhale, open. Thumbs up. Hi, Spencer. Hello. Thumbs up, open. And then as you exhale, left arm comes over right, taking hold of the shoulder blades behind you. Lift the elbows. Breathing deeply, release the arms, just shrug through the shoulders. We're going to come back to all fours. We're going to do a balance pose. We're not doing an ordinary balance where we're standing, we're staying on our knees. We're going to do a Superman. So you can stay in Superman or you can take hold of the opposite leg and do a balance there. So it really works on that core stability. So spread the fingers, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. So we're coming into Superman, so that's opposite arm and leg. So we're going to inhale and we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg. So really point the left leg out, really reach through the left arm. So we're working, keeping the belly button pulled in, we're working on that position. If you want to take it further, you can lift the foot. And we're going to take hold of the foot with the opposite hand. So as you take hold of it, you might be here, that's fine. What we're going to try and do is push the foot into the hand. So we're opening up, like when we do a half bow balance, and we really press that foot. If you can, we're going to lift up the head, lifting the chest. Breathing nice and deeply. Inhale, release, sit yourself back, sitting into child's pose. So it's quite a strong back bend on the lower back. It's working on the core stability, having to readjust all the time. Coming back to all fours, we're going to do the other side. So again, if you're not ready for taking hold of the leg, then you're just going to stay in Superman. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Press them out away. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're coming into Superman, stretching out the right leg, pointing through the fingers on the left hand. So stay here if you want, lift the foot if you want to, and if you can, take hold of that foot. Again, you might be here, but that works on that balance. Or press the foot into the hand, lifting the head and chest if you can, so we're keeping the shoulders active. Pressing the foot into the hand, into that half bow balance. Breathing deeply. Inhale, release, and exhale, sit back into child's pose. Just let that lower back relax. You might want to shake your hips from side to side. then slowly come back up. So we're going to take a chair. So we're going to come into child's pose but with the chair. So ideally you want a dining chair. Can you see it? Okay, so we're going to bring the hands onto the chair and we're going to walk the knees back. So keeping the hips where they are, we're going to press the shoulders away so we're not collapsed through here, lengthening through. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're just sitting back into that child's pose. So you can be here if it's comfortable for you, and that really stretches out those shoulders. Relaxing the bum, relaxing the lower back. Letting the head come down. And then inhaling, coming up. Again, we can do a melting heart from here. So that's where we keep the hips up. So you're going to come a little bit further back. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we're coming to melting heart. So again, this is really working on the posture. It's stretching out the chest and then building those muscles behind you in the upper back. Let the head hang. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come up. This time we're going to come onto our feet. So you can take hold of the back of the chair, keep the legs straight, plant the feet, big toe, little toe, heel, planting the feet. So we're in a halfway lift, the legs are straight, we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, let the head come through. If that's not comfortable for you, you can bring your hands onto the seat of the chair and use it like that. So it allows you to stretch out that upper body without having to put your weight through into a downward facing dog. If you want to do a downward facing dog, you can stretch back, coming a little bit more into that downward dog position. And then inhale, come up, kneel down and sit back. We're going to take the hands behind, just taking hold of fingertips, just lifting the chest, bringing the shoulders back, opening up. Breathe deeply. The next one we're going to do is a dolphin. Dolphin pose, we tend to be on the elbows, and this one again is going to be with the chair. So you're going to bring the elbows to the chair, shoulder width apart so that you've got space to get through. You're going to bring the hips back, inhale, and then bringing the hands to prayer. Let the head come through. Hi Pippin. So the edges of the elbows are on that chair, and as you exhale, you're letting that body sink, feeling that stretch. So this is a really strong stretch through the upper back and shoulders, but without any of the tension of having to hold yourself up. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold forward into child's pose. And then slowly sit yourself up. I'm going to move the chair. Nice of you to join us, Pippin. Are you alright?
we're going to come to a seated position, cross-legged. You can join us, aren't you? You're actually staying here. Okay, so we're coming into a cross-legged position. We're going to do a twist. So again, we want to think about that posture, so sitting up nice and tall, but then we're going to be twisting through the spine to twist over to one side. So sit up nice and tall, sit bones even, lengthen through the waist, lifting the ribs away from your waist, shoulder blades back, taking hold of the knees. Lengthen through the back of the neck, bring those shoulders down and away from your ears. Nice deep breaths. We're going to inhale, we're going to reach up high, and as we exhale we're going to bring the right hand to the left knee and the left hand just behind on the fingertips, so you're coming into pyramid fingers and just looking over the left shoulder. So we're trying not to lean back, we're still sat up nice and upright. We're using the right hand on the left knee to twist through nice and deeply. If you want, you can take the left hand round and again take hold of the thigh. This is one you can do on a chair in your office. You can take hold of the chair back here and really twist round. Inhale, release, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Letting the nose come down, letting the spine curve. And then coming up, inhaling, reaching high, and exhale, left hand to the knee, right hand pyramid behind you, looking over the shoulder. Again, you can take that hand all the way around, taking hold of the thigh, or you can keep it in pyramid. Just twisting through that spine. Inhale to centre, reach high, and exhale, folding forward. Letting the spine fold, letting the shoulders come down. And slowly come up. We're going to roll back onto your back, bringing the knees into your chest, just rocking gently from side to side, massaging out the lower back. Again, we're going to widen the knees, flex the feet up, taking the hold of the backs of the knees, and again just rocking in happy baby, taking hold of the outsides of the feet or the big toe. Pulling those knees down towards your armpits, rolling around. Taking hold of the feet, bringing the toes together, rocking forwards and backwards and side to side. As you open the knees, we're going to press the coccyx into the floor as though you're trying to lift the lower back up off the floor, really stretching out the hips. Release the toes down, toes to the mat, take the arms out to the sides. Alright, Pippin. Inhale. As you exhale, we're dropping the knees to the right side, looking over the left. Letting that twist. Shoulder blades flat on the mat. Letting the weight of the knees just twist out through that lumbar. And then inhale together and exhale. Drop your knees over to the left.
Shoulder blades flat on the mat. And then inhale together. Stretch out the legs, bringing yourself back to corpse pose. Shoulder blades flat on the mat, feet out to the sides. Your spine sat in its natural curve, just lifting up off the mat. Lengthen through the back of your neck, tuck your chin under. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just let your body relax. Just focusing on your breathing, bringing your attention to your breath. Just have a scan of your body from toes all the way up your legs, through the abdomen, scanning through the lower back, into the upper back and shoulders, lengthening the back of the neck, tucking the chin under, closing the eyes or soften the gaze. Nice deep breaths. Allow your breathing to slow as you start to relax. Just taking a few moments to breathe. I'm going to wiggle the fingers and toes. We're going to inhale, reach up overhead. Stretching from fingertips to toes as if you're just waking up. And as you exhale, turn over onto your right side, come into the fetal position. Just resting there. And then slowly sit yourself up, coming round into a cross-legged position. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that's helped upper backs and shoulders, lower backs, a little bit of hips. Thank you for your input today. It was really good to hear what you wanted. So if, again, as I always say, if anyone wants anything specific, any areas to focus on, then please let me know. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's useful. There is another upper back and shoulder stretch on the live sessions, so you can just have a look back at the lives to see if you want to revisit that. There are some hip stretches as well on there, so there's some hip flows to open up the hips. So if you're having trouble with hips and lower back, then that would help. I am back on Wednesday at noon, so you're welcome to join me. It would be wonderful to have you. Thank you so much. If anyone's ordered a yoga top, they are on their way, hopefully. They're just being finished. So if you've ordered a yoga top, then just let me know if you're not local to me what your address is, and I can forward it on for you, and just drop me a message about payment. And hopefully I'll be dishing those out soon, and you can send me lots of pictures of you in your yoga gear. So thank you so much. Namaste. Have a great evening. I'll see you on Wednesday at noon. Take care. Bye.